And we are live again. Yes, we are. Pretty sure about that part. And we are live. Oh boy. Staying up with Howie for almost 24 hours. It's like, I don't know what. Good morning, Tim. Hairballs. Hairballs to you too. I got them too. Right there's part of them. Hey, Hairball. Hey, Hairball. Good morning, Sandra. Hey, I'm talking to you. You know, I found out something. He don't really care if I'm talking to him or not. Most of the time. He could care less. Oh, morning, Amanda. Just having a little coffee with my eye wash this morning. Trying to get rid of these bloodshot eyes. Pam Peoples, how are you? Long time no see. Oh, how are you, Rick? I'm pretty good. My friend did a 24-hour stream. I tried to help him by being moderating and links and stuff, and I think I went to bed at like 2. I fell asleep in his stream yesterday, sitting here with a dog on my lap like it. Why are your eyes red, Rick? Because I just woke up. That's why. Why else? Why else would they be red? No other reason. We'll roll one. Haha. I hear you. I hear you. Let this clear eyes take effect. Howie did great. He did. He did, Tim. He was a champ. He disappeared there at the end. We're getting to wonder if he's coming back before it ended, but he made it back. I asked him, did you go to sleep? Every time he'd say, no, no, no. Then at the end, Kate asked him, he said, I might have slept I might have napped for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. He was gone a couple of times. He didn't sleep. He stayed there, and he stayed cheerful, and he stayed Howie the whole time. 24 hours. The busy little house. Good morning. Good morning. You made it. He did do great. He did do great. I wished I'd have been eating the stuff he was eating. He had some good looking food there. Holy smokes. He had some really good looking food there. Hey, dog, what are you doing down there on the floor? Oh, look at this mutt. Hey, dog, I want to talk to you. Hey, I'm talking to you. Uh-oh, something's wrong with my dog's hearing, y'all. I'll have to have it checked out. He's lost his hearing. Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm talking to you. You're like 5 feet from me. You know I can hear you, right? Hey, Earth to dog. I mean, Elvis. Elvis. I wanted to talk to you about something important. It's bacon. I want to talk to you about bacon this morning, Elvis. If you raise up and look at me, I will cook bacon for you. Hey, bacon, I said, I drip bacon grease on your hard dog food, make it really good and smelly. And hey, Come on now, this is embarrassing. You ain't gonna do me like, oh. Thank God he's chewing on his knee. I didn't know where he's going with that program for a second. Yes, he is. Hey, I'm gonna wash you in some. You want a bath? Oh, that made you move. Yeah, that word. Come here. I'll talk to you a minute. Come back up here. All right, we're gonna have a conversation about this. I can see it coming this morning. Leg itch. Yeah. I know I said the BATH word, and you probably spell. I know you probably know how to spell. Come here. I want to talk to you. Oh, he's looking like he don't trust me. I should have never used that word. The word bacon was cooler. Oh, I did change that from top jet to life jet. Y'all see how he does me? Take them in, raise them, and all they want to do is look out the door. See? Hey, you. How about now? Okie dokie. I'll do something different. It's in this cam somehow. No sound. It should. Maybe it's back now. My green icon is showing that it came back. I unplugged it and went to the laptop. Yes, it's good now. Okay, great. Busy. What are you gonna do this morning, Ruby? Hey, dog. Don't be. Hey, dog. Y'all can't see this. It's too early in the morning to be watching this. Hey, you. Can you do that right now? Okay, right here. You gotta be cool. Oh, you still packing? Well, when do you move? I can't remember when you said you moved. Wow, we hadn't seen Darlene in a long time. Now that I think about it, not since you did that video, anyway. She said she was busy at work doing some stuff. So I don't know. Oh, you haven't found a place yet. Uh-huh. That was weird the way that cam went out. Really weird. I've been flipping that thing around for a long time. I'll plug it back up and see what happens. This one may be called bad. I didn't use it too much. Camming. Tara, good morning, Tara. Well, I hope you did what little bit of sleep I got. I stayed with Howie to the end. Okay, that switched to that, and I think the cam is back. Yep, that's a clearer picture. Affordable housing has a good waiting list. I'll bet it does. I bet it does, because after that housing crash and all that junk, rent and stuff went through the roof. Like, oh my! I couldn't make it. I drank too much. Your time. Yeah. Oh, I stayed up, but I'm telling you, I was yawning at the end. He was out like a light. He was laughing. He was snoring. I put the cam down in front of his nose so the microphone pick up his snoring. All you could see was a big dog nose. I had a big dog nose on the camera. Oh. Two of these. One of these. Oh, a half of one of these. Missouri. I did not know that, Amanda. I did not know that. Amanda, where did you go? Yep, I'm a Kansas City girl. Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, big town. Big, and that's a big town. Last year we went to Compton, Arkansas, Eureka Springs on vacation. Sure is a big town. I live right outside of Kansas City. I've never been there. I've been all over the United States, but I haven't been to. I don't believe I've been to Missouri. If I do, it was maybe in the airport. But I don't remember that either. Most time the layer was at Denver, Seattle, Atlanta, and Chicago. All the layer was there. Ah, yes. Nice live in Conway. Nice live in Conway. Love and Nothing exciting. All the crime is in the cities for some reason. I guess it's because there's so many people there. That's what the deal is. Oh. Reels was up pretty darn late last night too. I'm wondering if he's going to be up this morning. And if you would like to join me, people, Rick, have you got any of your garden planted? I've got a salad patch planted, and I've got my seedlings in the greenhouse about ready. I'm about ready to start planting tomatoes, peppers, all that stuff. I need to get it out. I need to get on it. Some of it today, for sure. I've got a lot of it ready. Got the seeds ready to stick in the ground too. It's been being so cold in the mornings, I get a little worried. Volume got low. Turn the volume up. I don't know why it would have got low. Better. How is that? Is that like better? That should be better. I cranked it up that time. Hey, good morning, Aaron. Good to see you. Excuse me. Oh. Can everybody else hear me? It is going in and out. That was that mic. I switched it back to the cam. Try that again. I gotta figure out what to do this morning. I don't know exactly. Just did something that put this whole thing, made the whole screen black. What's the deal there? Oh, I know what it was. A little more to the left and stand on one foot and don't grab the foil. Yeah, something like that. Good morning, Matt. Last nice warm weather today for us in the UK. The next few days it's going to rain. It's supposed to get kind of bad the next few days here too. Come over and demonstrate packing. I could help you pack. All right. Good. I think I got it right now. That's what I think anyway. I think I do. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Good morning, Renda. Good to see you this morning. And if you'd like to join me this morning and talk, I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. Right now. So did everybody have a good Easter? I hope you did. Hazelnut. Good morning, Hazelnut. Good to see you this morning. Good morning to people. Ahoy, says the picker, Ricky. Yes. Ahoy. I got my power thing on. That way I didn't have to brush my hair or do anything. Brush my hair. See? Didn't have Easter. Oh no, why not, Brenda? The Easter Bunny didn't come see you? Eggs and stuff. God, I hate rolling balls. Your sound is going from normal to very low. It must be switching something. I can tell. I don't know. Maybe I just need to talk louder. My voice is struggling a little bit. A little bit. This one. Al, morning, Al. That's the good morning salute. My mom was away. It fell on my late father's birthday. I had to work, so it was basically just a Sunday. Okay, I get that. I totally get that. Sure do. Completely. Oh, crap. Our machine didn't work right this morning, Grizz. Grizz, can I send you a link in your email? And after you get that coffee going and percolating and all that junk, you might have already been up. I don't know. I looked at Iron Dogs this morning, but I didn't wake up till like 20 minutes before dog was going down. There it goes again. What the heck? Are you serious? That's weird. Something crazy going on here. Kids are grown. Wow. Yeah, the only thing I really did, Renda, was took some flowers to my mom's grave Saturday. Did that Saturday. That's basically all I did. It is. Rick's mic is going through puberty. I think it is. It's actually it's old age. I've used it so much. This cam and this mic and flipped it around so many times. It's struggling this morning. That's what's going on. It's going through old age. Sure, Rick, send it to me. I'll join you when I get my first cut. All right, coming in the email. Started saying in the mail. That would have took a long time. Probably better not send it in the mail. Snail mail. You know how that snail mail is. There's an email that says. Wonder who that fella must be like. I am, and not the kind you eat either. The other kind. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Michelle. Random Land. Good to see you this morning, my new friend. MX Guru. Get it, dog. You've already been out. You've got food. Oh, cool, MX Guru. You're a motocross racer. Ripping my single track. Oh, man. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Balin. Good morning, Balin. What you doing this morning? Are you back at work after the long Easter weekend? Good morning, MX Guru. Welcome to my stream. Don't remember you. I must have met you somewhere. Been at the receiver since 1:55. So. Got you on that MX allergy, so it does. Oh, there's another pill I need to take. Thanks, Tara. Oh, I'm thinking this will get cranked up here in a minute, and me and Grizz is going to talk about some stuff. What? That's back talking. Ain't that right? We could all hear that. I don't know that. You know that. I'm in charge of this program, not him. I can't show that. This is a family channel. Yeah, a family channel. I lost my voice at Howie's last night from allergies, and I'm trying to get it back. I'm back on the Zyrtec. I hate this stuff because it makes me sleepy. I absolutely hated it. Good morning, MX Guru. How are you doing? My name's Rick. This will be the third time I said that. Welcome to my channel. These allergies is tough, man. I'm telling you. My stuff is pollinating out there like crazy. Muggs, what's going on? How are you doing? Long time no see. Made me sleepy too, Rick. But the Allegra doesn't make me sleepy, but it works. Feeling pretty good now. Coffee's kicking in. Watching from West Virginia. Howdy, howdy, MX2. I gained some subs by banging with Howie last night. I can tell you that. A lot of new channels I really like. Kate's one of them, but she won't be up this early, I have a feeling. She's probably maybe you can select it from My Family Garden. Good morning. It's still low. Let me see what I can do here. Something weird's going on. I don't know what the deal is. Um, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. H2 webcam. Device properties. Microphone. Levels. 100%. Oh my gosh. This stuff is killing me. Volume 9. Maybe, did that help any? It looked like it would have. Looks like it would have helped. It's cutting in and out, Rick. It must be the microphone on the laptop. It was doing that all the time. That when the fan comes on, it cuts out. I can try something here. Maybe I can try something. It had something happened where it switched to the microphone on the. I got to run for now. Be back in 20 minutes. All right, we'll be here with bells on. Oh. Oh boy, am I going to need more coffee. Okay, this is strange what's going on here. Still cutting in and out. My green lights are running across the screen like crazy. I just may need to talk louder or something. I don't know. I got to run. Be back in 20 minutes.
Morning, Rick.
Good morning, Grizz. How goes it?
Oh, I don't know. I've been awake since 4:30, but I just got up maybe 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, me too. I just woke up at like 8 a.m. my time, a little after 8.
I was wondering why my bones are feeling stiff this morning because yesterday evening was pretty nice. I'm out here this morning and it's dripping me again.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Howie's live stream last night. Well, not just last night, the whole 24-hour deal. I'm exhausted.
No, did you stay with them?
I got on with him at like 2:30 a.m. my time because I set my alarm to go off and I woke up. So I don't know how long he'd been on, maybe 30 minutes, an hour or something.
Uh-huh.
And then yesterday, I took a nap in the middle of the stream, apparently, according to all what I was looking at in the chat. So I cut the camera off and the mic off. Excuse me. Took a nap for about an hour or two, and that was it until last night.
Yeah.
Then I went and did a radio show and came back and finished the stream with him.
Huh?
I went and did a radio show. When you went to Kim's,
Yeah.
I went and did a radio show. And because I promised some folks I would do one for about 2 or 3 hours, and then came back and finished the last 3 or 4 hours with Howie. I just left my camera on at Howie, so I had a bunch of crap running. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you had your radio show up last night when I was on camera.
I promised like 4 or 5 people I would do one, so I did. That actually gave me time to unwind from the Howie 24-hour stream. We were trying to get people on panel with him, so that's what I was doing, providing links the whole time. I thought,
Morning, Michelle.
I thought I had him straightened out though. I thought we had that clear at the beginning to use Chrome, So I just assumed it was Chrome. Rick, turn off the video.
Yeah. Well, I could have sworn earlier when he said he was using Chrome.
There's a video playing in the background. Oh my!
There's nothing here.
I don't hear anything either. Good morning, Kate. You are awake. I was just talking about you. Wondering if you made it up this morning. To see you this morning, Kate. And you don't know Kate, check her out. Golly, she got some good looking cooking. I mean, she got some good looking cooking.
Morning, Kate. The only thing playing in the background here is the roosters that I haven't let out of the chicken coop yet.
Mm-hmm. The only thing going here is the dog and me. I mean, nothing else is playing.
I'm getting some back feed too from you of some sort. I don't know what it is. Something like that.
Yeah, I hear that. That is Grizz 270. You may have known him as Alf yesterday at Howie Stream. Alf 270 from Melmac. You know that fuzzy guy with the long nose? I don't know.
Your worst nightmare.
Oh, I know who he is. Oh, I thought you said you was wondering who is that,
Speaking of who is that guy, I heard a joke. But somebody else just told it, refreshed it to me about it was about Fat Boy.
Really?
Fat Boy he was talking to Iron Dog, and Iron Dog, Fat Boy says, "Yeah, I know everybody." Iron Dog says, "No, you don't know everybody." Oh yeah, he says, "I'm good buddies with Arnold Palmer."
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, sure. He said, hey, let's fly over to the state. I'll go play a few rounds of golf. They fly on over there. And Arnie Palmer goes up to Fat Boy. Hey, Fat Boy, I'm glad to see you. Let's go play a few rounds. And Iron Dog 63 just shakes his head like, wow, here goes Arnie Palmer. Yeah, but you still don't know everybody. He's, oh, yeah, I know George W. Bush. He says, oh, I mean, we're great people, you know, we're great together. No, you don't know George W. Bush.
Right.
Now they fly down to Texas and stuff, and they go ride the horses out on the ranch and stuff, and Iron Dog 63 shaking his head. He really knows, you know, George W. Bush. That boy says, that's not it. He says, I also know the Pope of Rome. He's really, they'll fly back from the Vatican, they fly back from the Vatican, and Fat Boy tells Iron Dog, now you stand right here, and you keep a watch up on that balcony up there. You keep an eye up there on that balcony, and you'll see me come out with a Pope up on that balcony. Well, while he's standing out there waiting, Iron Dog's standing out there waiting, the crowd starts gathering and further and further back. And now he can barely see the balcony. It's just a tiny thing in his vision. And there's a kid standing beside him with binoculars, and pretty soon a couple people come out on the balcony, and everybody starts cheering. And he asks the kid, he says, hey kid, throw your binoculars. He says, no, I'm keep going. He says, well, tell me who you see up there. And the kid says, well, I don't know who the fat guy is with the beanie on it. The bald head, that's Fat Boy.
I'm gonna move to the office and use that computer grid. Something's not right here. I can't seem to figure out what's going on. Something in my sounds, my cam setting. My cam went out, and I switched it back to the laptop, and now I can't get it straight. People are telling me it's cutting in now.
Yeah, it is. It has been cutting in and out, even on here in the Hangout here too. I noticed that when I was a bystander too.
Yeah, let me try that. Let me switch to this other one, and I'll come back and mute this. That's something's got to give. It won't work. It'll run people off. Screwed up. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, what a beautiful day, a jury day on out here. I was going to do some planting in the garden, but it's a little too wet. Maybe this afternoon it'll dry up. I can do some planting inside the green today. Morning, Darlene. Yeah, we understand about work. Wake up, Elvis. Elvis, come here, boy. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Elvis. Sit up and beg, Elvis. Elvis. Your boy. He ain't listening to me. I'm not talking to the bearded out.
How's this? Any better? Is this any better?
You got some static in there, some like something shorting out.
I gotta go mute. I gotta go mute something in the other room.
Hey, dog. What you doing? Good morning, Caroline.
It sounded like you was playing with electricity there. Now no audio here, Rick. How you doing, Caroline?
How about now?
That's a lot better.
I had a feeling it might be.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah, much better. I got to step off camera for a second myself. I got to clean my sinuses out. My allergies have gotten a lot better through the years, but I still have them.
(10:04). Haven't got the chat pulled up yet, so I can't see.
I swear by using local honey, but it still doesn't eliminate allergies.
No, it doesn't. Good morning, Darlene.
It makes them tolerable.
Uh-huh. And this is what it looks like early in the morning. Full screen, everyone. Full screen. Full screen, everyone. That'll trip you out getting early in the morning right there.
You're glad I ain't eating mushrooms.
Okay. I think we got it. Need to be able to see something, though. There's the chat. Finally. You still have feedback bad. How about now? It should be all right now.
No, that was he's probably got some lag because it's all good now.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping it was.
You're right about that, Darlene. You should warn people before you do that, Rick, for the people that have epilepsy.
I know I should do that for sure. I need to warn people I'm so bright today, Darlene. I hear you. Can I help you, sir? Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm talking to you. Say, Dad, what you got? I don't know what he's looking at. All right, come on back, Darlene. We would so appreciate it.
Well, I was my AT&T SIM card today. I got an email from AT&T. They says, well, we haven't shipped your SIM card yet. We'll let you know when we ship it. We're going as fast as we can. Like it was supposed to be shipped. They told me it'd be shipped and to be here today.
Cool. Elvis is waiting on that bacon you promised. I know. That's what he's doing. I need to pop this out. So I'll be looking over here. I know what Grizz looks like. Grizz knows what me look like. We don't really need to see each other. We just talk. Ain't that right, Grizz?
No.
Oh, we've seen each other before. Chattanooga girl. Good morning.
Morning, Cap.
Good morning, Cat. I need some coffee, Chris. This is running out. Oh my goodness. And if you are out there this morning and you would like to talk to me and Grizz, we'd love to talk to you. We don't care who it is. Oh, panel link. I probably should have put the link in there instead of just typing panel link. That makes no sense.
Yeah, click on that where it says panel link. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Yeah, click on that panel link that don't have no link there, and it will get you absolutely nowhere. Guarantee it. Chatty girl, it's good to see you. That's funny as crap.
Yeah, make my day. Click that panel link line.
Hey Rick, I have so many new subs since the live stream. I'm up to congratulations. You need one more to make it 1,200 for sure. Somebody get her right there while you're here.
Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm alive.
Good
And
morning.
what do you mean tonight? It's morning.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, Kathy.
What? Say it
Well,
again.
you said that's how we were tonight. Well, this is not tonight. It's morning.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
You haven't had your first cup of coffee yet, have you, Kathy?
Actually, I'm just working on it.
Yeah, the caffeine hasn't kicked in yet.
Mm-mm. Morning, Cat.
Good morning. Good morning, chat girl. How you doing?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Grizz, you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to catch me peeping in your window.
I don't have a window.
Oh, well, what was I peeping in then?
I have a TV monitor outside for you with cameras set all over my bedroom.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
My bedroom's a closet.
I would already got Kate. Yep. She's got really good cooking videos. Kate does really good cooking videos. Oh Lord. So, how was everybody's Easter weekend?
Was it Easter weekend?
Yeah, that's what. Well, I went Saturday, put some grays on my mom's funeral. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. Sit around here.
Well, I put it into Easter once and for all. I had rabbit stew. I ate money.
God, I love stew made from rabbit. It's got the best taste in the world, but a lot better than chicken.
Even better than home free-range chicken.
Maybe not better than home free range chicken. Chicken's got that taste that's all in this world, but rabbit and squirrel make some gravy out of that stuff. Oh my God, I don't know what it does to it, but it's good stuff.
Oh, I have to agree with you on the squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrel meat. Well, our squirrels don't taste the same as they do down in the south. But
I was thinking squirrel
Louisiana
instead of rabbit. I was thinking squirrel. I don't know why I said rabbit.
Oh yeah, squirrel tastes awesome.
I got a chocolate squirrel. Bit the ears off first.
That's from Easter. Got
Oh,
Gotta be from Easter. I tell you what, your videos on that gardening, you got some pretty plants are growing. I know that.
They're getting there.
Yeah, I was talking to Kat. Have you seen her videos on all them plants? Oh my God, she's got a bunch
Oh
of stuff.
no, I haven't seen hers yet.
She's
Oh,
got a,
you talking about my pot garden again, Rick?
yeah, your pot garden. She's got a pot garden out in her backyard, and you ought to see it, Chris. She's got all kinds of stuff growing.
I'll have to check that out.
You be sneaking around the house again, Grizz. I know it.
That's right. I'm gonna keep an eye out on that outhouse. And by the way, folks, what's really great is when she goes to use that house it's the days that she's wearing the jumpsuit. Then it's all got to come off.
Oh my goodness.
Be back later. About to get hit here. Shutting down. Uh-oh, you about to get hit with a storm? We'll be thinking about you, Caroline. I think that's what she's saying. I'm pretty sure that's what she's saying. She's in Ohio.
Uh-oh. That's where my daughter's at.
Sounds like you're going to be busy, Kate.
And check on my daughter.
Yeah.
Man, see if she's all right. Of course, I only hear from my kids when they want money.
That seems to be a phenomenon that goes around for some reason. All of them do that.
That's why we had kids, isn't it?
I guess. Like boats, money pits. Kids and boats. You hear that, Elvis? Elvis is like, where's that dog coming from? Oh no, and I need to do laundry too, says Kate.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go let the chickens out.
All right.
Isn't there a song like that? Who let the chickens out?
Dogs. Oh, what else you do for Easter?
I don't repeat gossip
Gossip.
on myself.
Oh.
Oh, there goes the dogs barking again.
Funny story, Rick. My son's birthday is January. For Christmas, his first mom cooked a lot of squirrels. He tore them up and gave mom his bones. He was using his teeth and rings. Oh no, he chewed them all up. That's terrible.
Oh my goodness. That is so funny.
Oh wow. I see what she's talking about too. Here's what Caroline's talking about. Now that is a storm.
Oh,
Right.
my Lord. Oh, she'll be all right. I'm still waiting to hear from my daughter. She hadn't replied back. She might still be asleep.
Oh. Yep, there it comes. I see that. Caroline, sure do. Have a good one. Mr. Chin is in the house. Celebrate for the Pickerick show. Celebrate.
Oh no, you cannot come here to my Chinese food. Oh no, Mr. Chin, my Chinese food better than your Chinese food.
You're just the guy we need to hear from if you're feeling like it. Mr. Chin.
Mm. My Chinese food is so much better than yours. Well, stay away from my Chinese food, Mr. Chin.
Love to hear from you, Mr. Chin. Hear your story. If you'd like to join us, there it is.
Good morning, Ruby.
I'm going to get some coffee, Kat. You got this till I get back, right?
Well, I'll try. It's awfully hard for me, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crap.
Oh, I know, Michelle. I'll tell you, I remember we were in Hurricane Hugo. I was stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia. And my son was teething so bad. And this lady came over to me. She said, let me tear off a piece of paper bag, wet it and put it between his eyes. He'll stop teething. I thought to myself, okay. And so she tore off a little piece of that paper bag, wet it, and put it between my baby's eyes. And sure enough, he stopped crying. I had never heard of such. I thought she was just joking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he did. He stopped crying. And I didn't question it for a minute. I was kind of afraid to. And later I asked her, I said, how did you do that? She said, well, he was just probably more concerned about what was between his eyes and his teeth.
Morning, Ruby.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd never heard of that either before.
I wasn't about to question the lady. She was older than I am, and I was always taught to respect my elders.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I mean, it worked. So, hey. It was funny though. It worked. We were in Hurricane Hugo. I wasn't gonna deal with anything else at that moment. It did work. I was stunned. I had never heard of something like that in my life.
There's some crazy stuff that works on out there. You just don't know why it works either.
Oh no.
The best thing to stop a baby from crying is duct tape.
It stopped my husband from whining.
Oh, my God.
Why duct tape works, but it does.
It's like that lady who called 911 and she said, called 911. The operator said, what's wrong? She said, my old man's bleeding from the head. And the 911 operator said, well, why is he bleeding from the head? And she said, well, I hit him with a cast iron pan. Well, why'd you hit him from the cast iron pan? She said, well, I gave him a lottery ticket and he won $200,000 and I want my lottery ticket back. And she said, he said, is he unconscious? And the operator said, the lady said, yes, he's unconscious. He said, wait a minute, he's coming to. And he said, that's good. And the operator hears a big old whack. He said, what was that? She said, well, I hit him again.
That's kind of like the two guys that were out hunting in the woods, and the one guy shot his hunting partner, and he called dialed 911. He said, "What do I do? What do I do?" He says, "I just shot my hunting partner." And Is he breathing? He says, I don't know. Well, we'll check to see if he's dead. He says, okay, just a second. I'll be right back. And he puts the cell phone down. And all of a sudden you hear this, bam! Goes back to the phone. And he says, yep, he's dead now.
Well, he said check to make sure he was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, it got me a donut, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the best babysitter is duct tape and an old oak tree.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God, y'all. This is absolutely incredible right here.
That's just a sin right there, Rick.
Mr. Chen, I may have to put that link in from my other computer. That's where I started it. Maybe that's what the deal is. But there's something weird been going on with Hangouts and these links lately, so I don't know. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to go to the other computer and put the link in.
That's crazy, Ruby. Huh.
How long have you been growing in that spot, your garlic, Ruby?
Try that one.
Rick,
Yeah.
can you answer Ruby's question?
Do what now?
Can you answer Ruby's question?
Yeah, since anyone tastes like other years, any reason why? Was it a different kind? Maybe it was a different kind. Or, I mean, anything can change it. If it was a dry year, the water it needs, it can make it a little bitter. All sorts of things can change it. That's a hard one to answer. I hear you, dog. I hear you. Oh, yeah. I do.
Who are talking saying that their Chinese food are better than mine?
Oh, yeah? Why you come talk to me like that, Mr. Chin?
Mr. Chin is in the house.
Welcome, Mr. Chin.
Mr. Chin, I'm going to challenge you to a Chinese chicken cook-off.
I no make no Chinese chicken. I only make the Peking duck.
Why are you picking on my duck?
Because it's so good when it is Peking.
Oh, I see. You eat here too long. My mouth was the wrong clothes.
I just put in big expansion on the buffet for the round eye. Of course, no permit required.
Oh, we love you long time now. Go.
Me make no special spring roll for you.
That's funny.
Maybe you like the candy banana.
Oh, what happened?
We was looking at you. What'd you do?
What the heck? How'd that happen?
I think someone realized they turned on the camera.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It's magic, cat.
Yeah, I know, but I'm in my nightgown.
Oops.
How long's that been on?
Like 15, 20, 30 minutes.
You're lying. Don't say
What?
that.
Huh?
Are you kidding me?
It was
Oh, man,
maybe
it was awesome.
15 or 20 seconds.
Oh, but how did the button get hit?
No, don't listen to Chin. Listen to me and Grizz. We got to deal with this. Listen, Grizz, tell her.
Oh, it was awesome, Kathy.
What?
There was no shame. That was awesome.
It was. One more time, Kat. Come on, please.
No.
There is no shame in your game.
Well, we knew you didn't want the cam on, but we weren't going to say nothing.
I bet you were.
But I'll tell you what, you didn't notice us sweating over here?
No, Mr. Chin's a Rosa Sprung.
It's all good coping along. Rick gets online in his jammies all the time, says Darlene.
No, that's not.
If I can do it, you can do it.
So now y'all know why I got the nut hole in her outhouse.
Mm-hmm. We see, Grizz. We see.
Oh my God. Are you? How long was that camera on?
It was no less
It
than
was
an hour or two for sure.
It was quite on for, I don't know how long, but it was on for quite a while. I think when you first came on, your icon was on, and then shortly after, it would switch over to the camera. It was open. So most of the time that you've been up here.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's up against the wall, man.
Well, I mean, when I first noticed it is when you did this, Kathy, and you were scratching that, like, wow. I mean, of course, your shirt pulled down a lot lower than that.
Oh, Lord.
Hush up, Michelle. Don't tell her that.
Yeah, it was only on like.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Oh God.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. When I went in to grab my cup of coffee, you weren't on camera, and then when I came on out, so it only a few seconds.
Okay. I just can't figure out how he captured it.
Oh my God, that rooster going to end up in my Peking duck shack.
What's that? Sesame seed.
I
Oh,
take
that's
that
that boy there.
chicken and I make the chicken wing. So good, fries so crispy for you.
I'll be honest with you. I like that stuff, but that good morning, Robert. That rat on the stick's pretty darn good too. I have to admit, rat on the stick looks pretty good.
Not allowed to make that here in America. Only at home. Mr. Shin, he make all the time.
Don't knock a rat on a stick, Rick.
I do like it. That's what I said. I like that rat on the stick. Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, he's still Chinese. He won't accept me on my Chinese chicken cook-off. He says he don't cook that. But he's talking about rat on a stick. Come on now, Mr. Chin.
The chicken to China, the Chinese chicken? You have a drumstick and your brain starts a curriculum?
Yeah.
Bye, Sandra. Have a good one. I think she said she had to go shopping or something.
And I'm about ready to have chicken stew myself.
Oh my goodness. Howie Stream, man, that was a long one. Holy crap, it was a long one.
Yes, my friend Robert Fickett. It is a bare naked lady song. It's so old.
Morning, Steve. Look at that cat. Big Steve's here.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I divorced him. He can go find somebody else.
Was he mistreating women?
Oh, Yeah, he's just horrible.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Okay, you guys, I have to go. I at the TNT supermarket. I have to get the bok choy.
All right. Bok choy is good. I like that. Thank you, Mr. Chin, for coming and hanging with us this morning. Always a pleasure.
Thank you
I
for
will see you all later. If a ling-a-ling maybe run the kitchen, maybe I come back.
Okay, thank you for giving me soy sauce.
No problem. Special sauce for you.
I like special soy sauce in the morning and afternoon and evening. My ex-wife is there. I'm gone.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, Chin.
Bowser, you ain't no good today. You hear me? You ain't no good. You supposed to be. You're fired.
Oh, I thought Bowser was a good dog.
He's supposed to be my watchdog. He wasn't watching.
He ain't watching. That's funny.
Oh man.
Steve, she sent it to me. You sent it to me and Kim. You missed out.
Sent what?
Steve's wondering where his money is that Kathy was going to send him. She already sent it to me and Kim.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
Why do you think I was getting all the child support from you, Big Steve? You think I was giving it to the kids?
What did the Easter Bunny bring everybody? It brought me absolutely nothing, darling.
Brought me a headache.
It must have got you something if you just bit the head off of a chocolate bunny or something.
No, I got a chocolate squirrel.
A chocolate squirrel. That sounds delicious. Darling, got some fat on your hips. I mean, you ate. That was good. That's good that you ate.
No, I don't hit bars, Big Steve. I told you. I hit ex-husband.
Hey, I got a confession to make. I got caught up in some drama, except for I didn't tie into it, and it did kind of involve somewhat Big Steve. But you remember that video that Steve made here about a week ago or less of he was talking about, trolls don't put your life on out there. Don't tell people, just don't do certain stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
Shortly after that, I'm not going to say who it was. They put out a couple of videos popped up on my screen, and they started saying, "We got your number, Fat Steve. Get on up here, Fat Steve. Steve, you're a dick. Come on, Fat." All this time, so I went to their live stream to see what they're talking about. Battery, calling them all sorts of evil names. And I thought, what the hell? But I kept silent. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, the only problem with
the big Stevie and T, it was a whole different Steves that they were talking about.
Right. The only problem with calling them out like that is you call them in when you call them out like that. You call them, you bring attention to yourself, and then they really want to talk to you then.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. I've been doing it for years.
So sorry, Steve. I thought you was mixed up in that drama, and it wasn't about you at all.
Oh, Steve, it wasn't about you. Sorry. No, it wasn't.
You do too, Carrie. You get pissed off when I say stuff about you. You start whimpering and crying and begging me to come to your live stream so you can time me out.
Good morning, Alexander.
Hey, Alex.
Christy will probably be along here in a little while. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes, you can talk to me all of you want. Rick and Elvis too. Where's Gene? I haven't saw Gene this morning, although I do have pictures from Gene. Let me see if they're.
I put Gene in the emergency room yesterday, Rick.
I did. He mowed. Gene got out and mowed, y'all. I just want to show y'all this picture in case he's out there. Because people are asking about it. Gene got out and mowed his yard.
I thought you still had snow.
Huh?
I thought Gene still had snow.
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he got out and mowed his yard, got everything shaped. He landscaped it all up, and it's a beautiful scenery there now. It's not like it was before.
Gene's looking pretty darn good.
And the shorts and T-top. I was getting on him about shorts, and I'd freeze to death at 40 degrees. And he said, I got pictures, I can prove it. That's the truth, Rick. It amazes me how people on YouTube will do back and forth like a yo-yo with each other, and then never in cycle stupid nonsense. All the drama goes. If I told you, Michelle, you wouldn't believe me. I know you know. You think you know.
Alex, I was just going to go pick up chicken shit and pet him for you, but he's kind of wet. I don't want to pick up a wet chicken.
But YouTube is the biggest place to get you most exposure, no doubt about it. If you're going to do it, this is a place to do it. Nowhere can you get the exposure like you can on YouTube.
How's your garden doing, Rick?
Doing pretty good. I'm going to have to go down there and water my turnip patch again. It's getting dry down there, but I'm about ready to plant tomatoes and peppers and squash and all that stuff. I got the rows laid off. I need to get them in the ground. Amen, Steve. Ducks. I just gave it to you during that stuff that was going on the other day, Steve. I don't really need any more moderators, and I don't have one on yours, So I just gave it to you to keep you from getting hammered so much the other day.
Thank you for taking it from him. I was feeling pretty vulnerable without a wrench on me.
Oh. I'm going to build me a pond. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you don't care.
I've thought about getting a couple of ducks and keeping them out in my garden, but I don't know if I really need to do that.
I would love a pond, just someplace I could go down and relax and throw a line.
I'm going to build me one. I've got a place down there with a spring that's perfect for it. And I've even got the rocks laid down there. I'm going to start on it here in the next few days. I even took the shovels and stuff down there. Sure did. Even took the shovels and stuff down there.
That's what one thing I've always enjoyed doing was fishing.
I told you about the fish that I caught, didn't I, Kathy?
What's that, Chris?
The fish that I caught? It was so big. I caught it for 8 hours before I finally got it up to my boat. And when I finally got it up to the boat, I looked over the rail and there was one eyeball. So I went over to the other side of my boat, dodging around the tennis court and the swimming pool and stuff, and got to the other side of the boat, looked over that rail, and there was this other eyeball.
Oh.
It was too small for bait, so I cut it loose.
Oh, Lord.
But I did catch a fish that was so big that its shadow weighed 5 pounds.
Now that's a fish. And a fish story.
I met a fisherman with only one arm, and he kept trying to tell me how big the fish was, but he just couldn't.
And I should be taking the time getting out here fishing. I know the fish are biting right now.
It's the time of the year for them. I mean, springtime. Those bass, crappie, everything. I was at a friend of mine's house the other day, and he was cleaning 50-some crappies, getting ready to put them in the freezer. Sure was.
Yeah.
It sure was.
Morning, Scott King. Do you hear your sidekick out here crowing away?
Probably, Steve. Probably.
Good morning, Scott. I'm working on this latch thing for a friend of mine who's got cancer.
Good morning, Kirsten. Good to see you.
That's a bummer, Alex.
Yep.
Dang. I hate that, Alex.
Yeah, you're crowing all by it too, so none of the other chickens are listening to you.
Sometimes, Scott, those are the best conversations.
Those are the best, most intelligent conversations that I ever have.
Kind of like when I was married.
I don't even think anybody noticed it yesterday, but when I was on Howie's live stream with y'all, I did pick up one of the roosters and had it on my lap for a while.
Well, of course, I still love you, Scott. What a silly question.
Robert, I have 10 hens and 3 roosters, and I'm about ready to get down to 2 roosters. Spider's going to have to go.
3 roosters fight a lot, don't they?
You know, Chicken Shit and Fat Boy, they kind of spar, but they don't do the hard fighting like that they used to. They've been really established their pecking order. And Spider is just young enough where he runs from them both. He doesn't really fight, but by the end of this summer, by this fall, he'll be trying to do a lot more fighting. So we're going to take him on out. I ain't going to get rid of Fat Boy or Chicken Shit. Those two are going to live out their lives here.
You know, my next door neighbor quit smoking a long time ago for health reasons, but she loved the smell of cigarettes. So every time I would smoke, she would come around just to smell it. She didn't have to smoke, but she loved the smell of them.
Good morning, Brando. What's going on?
Good morning, Brando.
I bet you that was pretty cool, Robert.
Oh, I bet it was beautiful.
Yeah. Looked like he belonged in Portland, Oregon.
Grizz, I'll tell you, I asked my grandson this weekend. He was holding one of the roosters. Now, this is how a dumb Nana is. I went up to him. I said, "What's the chicken saying?" He looked at me like I was stupid. And I was looking at him. I was like, "Why isn't he answering me?" And then I looked at him. I said, "Oh, okay. What does the rooster say?" Then he answered me. Oh my Lord! Talk about being a dumb Nana. That look he gave me.
What's that? What was that, Kathy?
I said I was over at my grandson's house this weekend, and he was holding one of the roosters. And I asked him, "What does the chicken say?" And he looked at me like I was an idiot and didn't say a word to me. Then I realized he was holding a rooster, and I said, "Ah, what did the rooster say?" Then he answered me. Talk about being a dumb Nana.
Yeah.
Michelle, if you would please get me a cup, I'd appreciate it.
I didn't catch that last line that you just said. You got interrupted by Chicken Shit over here.
Michelle says she's got to get more coffee. I asked her if she'd please get me a cup. I'm too lazy to get up.
Oh, we need more coffee.
Man, you're noisy this morning, Chicken Shit.
He's laying it on for sure.
He sure is.
I actually got the video of him doing that. Grizz.
Oh, Chicken Shit?
Of me asking my grandson what the chicken says. I just really don't want to put videos of my grandchildren up on YouTube.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
But I got the video of me asking him that.
Dang, about all my gardening videos has got my grandkids in them. I bet you.
Yeah, Kathy, put those videos up on YouTube, but set them to private. The reason why I'm just telling you to put them on YouTube and set them to private, that way they're you can't lose them. So the family will have them for years.
Well, I guess I could do that and let. I guess I could do that.
Yeah, and then if you want certain family members to have it, you can set it to unlisted, send them the link, they can download it from them and have it for themselves, and then you can reset it back to private again.
Well, I could set it to private and then send you the link so you could see me asking them that.
No. If it's set to private, the only way that anybody can view it is if you gave their password.
Oh, I
If you
see.
set it to unlisted, and then you sent me the link, then I would be able to view it, but it wouldn't show up on your playlist anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Morning, Fat Boy. Yeah, but when it's set to private, you're the only one that's unlisted. Then it's anybody can view it that you give them the link to it, but you have to give them the link.
I did that before. You have to send them a link for them to be able to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. More Fat Boy.
You know, I got to talk to Fat Boy and Chicken Shit here for a minute. See, Fat Boy's being a good rooster over there. He's being pretty quiet over there at the other end of the yard. It's Chicken Shit that's over here making all the noise. Yeah, there he goes again.
Mm-hmm. Dang, his sound went out. Sounded like the sound went out or something.
Nah, Chicken Shit just stopped crawling.
Oh.
I thought maybe he put some duct tape in his food.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, one of these days I'll cut a bunch of strips of duct tape and set them on out, lay them out here in the yard with the sticky side up, and then throw some bread out for the chickens. That'd make a good video. Is Chicken Shit being or Scott King, is he being a bad boy or something?
Well, it's the very first thing he said when he came in. I won't record, but you can scroll up and look at it. You got wrenches. You can all go see it. No problem.
No, I ain't got a wrench.
Not to block him. I'm trying not to block him. I don't want to.
And my daughter just told me right now all they're having is lunch training where she's at. So that's good. I can't remember what part of Ohio she lives in. I don't know why. But then again, I'm old.
About 50 miles outside of Cleveland, I think I heard you say one time.
Oh, I'm glad you got a better memory than I do. Ugh.
Glenn Beck, Rick, who's that? He's a talk show host. I bought his book a few years ago. I don't actually like him or agree with him anymore, but the book's still there. The one beside it is much better. It's the Federalist Papers. It's the original founders' thoughts and stuff in the way before the Constitution and all that stuff. But my most favorite thing back there is this.
Believe me, Steve, if I had a wrench, you would be taking one for the team right now.
This was sent to my dad by Harry S. Freeman for his service during World War II. It actually looks like it was actually signed by him. Back then, I don't know if they had auto pens or not. You know, I don't know. I doubt it too. And it was hand typed up there at the top on one of them clickety click click typewriters. You know, sure was.
Yeah, I agree about Glenn Beck, Rick. I mean, when he first started on out, before he got huge and famous, and yeah, he was pretty good. But I don't know. Ever since he moved to Texas, I think Texas ruined him.
I do too, because he I don't know what you call it, what he became. Totally different now. I can tell you that. Totally different.
I don't know. Texas has a way of doing that to people. Not kidding.
Mm-hmm. Sure. It sure does. One more cup of coffee. Bad. I gotta have that one more cup. Oh.
Grizz, you got any more of that apple pie left?
No, it's gone. I wish I had some more. I'm one of these days I'm gonna get to town and buy some. I got to learn how to make that.
That was pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah, it was delicious. Yeah, Steve, I know why you love the roosters. It's because they're noisy like you. I mean, now you talk about somebody that's noisy. That's Big Steve. That's one guy that's the only guy that I know that is so big, yet his mouth is even bigger yet. When he opens up his mouth, he disappears.
Good morning, Delinda. Whoa.
What was that? You step on a piano?
That was
That's right, Steve. I still love you.
yeah. Sounds like Grizz's rooster is starting to wind down. Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. I think it is, fat boy.
There you go, guys. Oh, calm down, chicken shit. Calm down, chicken shit. Calm down. You need to stop your crowing over here. Wet, you know, chickens feel all right to pick them up when they're dry, but when they're wet,
Get out there.
sticky.
Get out.
Oh, chicken shit. What? Here, let's do this.
Good morning, Sherry Kay.
Oh, you don't want to play.
Good morning, Sherry Kay. How are you?
Okay, he's gone to sleep now.
Oh.
Have you ever put a chicken to sleep before, Rick?
Yeah.
Coming up, right?
I knew that trick. Do it. Rubbing the rooster. That didn't go to sleep.
He was asleep for a minute, but you're like putting him to sleep out in the middle of the yard in the middle of the day. You know, rock him to sleep, then you lay him out in the yard. And all the hens will come on up, start looking at him. After a bit, they'll start pecking on him, and he'll jump up like, what the hell? They'll be so embarrassed that they slept in the middle of the day.
Okay, Scott, you know what the deal is. I'm going to ask you nicely. I'm not going to block you. Just leave, please. It's that simple. You interrupt my stream. You make me feel uncomfortable. And since it's my stream, I'm just asking you nicely. Just leave. Pretty simple.
Morning, Sherry.
How many birds you got there, Grizz?
I got 10 hens and 3 roosters.
Cool.
And I would like to get, not that I want, you know, the amount of chickens that we got right now is about the perfect amount, but I do need to get about 6 more because I think that this is going to be their last year that these are good layers.
I had to eventually do that to mine. They got old. Sure did.
Yeah, they're like 2.5 years old. So I need to start thinking about the next group.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you mean. I got to get me some more after I lost chicken and dumplings. It was just blew me away. I couldn't believe it. You know.
Yeah, I bet you they weren't chicken and dumplings either, were they?
They weren't chicken dumplings. They were pets. But
Yeah.
you remember how we was talking about these things jumping around last night? That's what's going on here now. The icons at the bottom are jumping around. It's weird to watch it too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember him saying something like that. I mean, I haven't experienced it.
That's the first time I have ever. It's crazy, man.
What
Morning,
icons?
Grammy.
Do what?
Hey, what icons?
Do what, Cat?
What icons are jumping around?
Y'all's boxes and pictures at the bottom. That's what Howie was talking about last night. They'll move from one to here to there, and move around and blink out and on and turn gray. I mean, it's something I had never seen this before. It's totally new to me here. And I've seen.
Good morning, Rosanna.
Good morning, Rosanna.
I'm not saying that, but then I'm working on this latchwork thing.
Totally weird.
Grammy, do you still have snow?
Good morning, Brenda.
Hey, Ray, did you get the picture of the dyed chicken?
Of the what?
Of the dyed chicken from Robert?
From Robert.
Yeah. Did you get the picture of the dyed chicken?
Sure didn't. You talking about what's his name? What's his channel name?
Robert, wait, go back up. Figget.
Oh no, I didn't get a picture of a dyed chicken. Oh yeah, the different colored one. Yes, I did. I sure did.
I'd like to see it.
I don't remember where I saw it at though. It might have been.
He said he just sent it to you.
Oh.
Hey, Rick, after you get done looking at that, show Brenda the picture of Gene mowing his yard.
Okay. I sure will. Where is it at? In my email? Oh.
That's what he said, yes, in your email.
Oh my God.
Put it on screen for us, Rick.
I am. I'm trying to get there hard as I can go.
That's not fair.
Okay.
You get to see it first and laugh.
Oh Lord, you guys got to see this.
Well, we want to.
Now, what's the deal? It won't let me click. There's a dyed chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow! Lock it on you, Kim, Rick, so everybody can see it.
That's what I did.
Oh, that is so neat. How awesome is that?
Oh, that is cool.
That's
The
a
Red White Blues.
Easter chicken for sure.
Now there's a punk rocker.
Oh my gosh.
Now that is cool, Robert. Let me show the one of Gene. I don't think Rosanna's seen that one. Or not, maybe some other people too. But it was pretty neat.
It sure does, Caroline.
Gene was mowing Rosanna this weekend, trying to get caught up, I think.
Now everybody's going to go out and dye their animals and send their pictures into Rick.
How's that, Brenda? Is that like mowing your yard?
You're going to have to weederize eat, Brenda. That was pretty neat.
Jane had to go out and do a lot of exercise to look good for that picture.
From snow blowing to grass mowing. I know, Brenda. That's Rosanna.
I'll be right back.
All right.
So how the grandkids go this weekend? Easter egg hunting, all that stuff, eating, cat.
Oh, me? Oh my gosh. I had a blast. I mean, not only were all my natural grandchildren there, but a lot of the foster kids that I had, they were there with their grandchildren. It was just absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Well, that's good. Grizz, is that a poncho?
Plus, it was my daughter-in-law's birthday also. It was my grandson's birthday, and it just, you talk about brain farts. I kept saying, oh, he's 2 years old. Everybody kept knocking me upside the back of my head. He's 4. He's 4. Look, I'm old. Okay, I'll get it through my head. He's 4. He's 4.
That's hilarious.
It was, Rosanna. It was an absolutely wonderful time. I mean, you do love your children, but you just cannot get over grandchildren.
Yeah, Carolina, this is a poncho that my daughter gave me. I got a video coming on out on it with my cooking video. I'll be talking about it. I haven't put it. I keep on saying I got to start putting stuff in the ground. I'm probably going to get on to put some of the tomatoes and peppers in the ground today, inside the greenhouse. And then if it sometime this week, I got to get some outside of the greenhouse too. But I got to get my deer fence up around the garden first of all before I plant outside of it.
You got to make sure chickens don't get inside your greenhouse.
Well, the chickens can't get in the greenhouse, but I gotta, if I want to plant outside of the greenhouse, I gotta get the netting on that because they go all over the garden right now, and I gotta keep them out of there.
Yeah, mine. I could turn mine loose, and they could wipe out a salad patch or cabbage or anything like that in just a little while.
This here, I think this is actually a woman's poncho. I'm not sure, but I talked about all that on the video. But see, it's got these little sleeves that you can put in here, but it's a poncho from my daughter, and I love it. She, I mean, I just don't like using the sleeves on it.
I don't think it matters. It looks good, but either way, whether it's a male or female.
Yeah, when you got that poncho on that time when we was doing that voodoo doll thing, and you was gonna come in and eat voodoo for breakfast, you had that poncho on with that hat and all that stuff on. You look like you could have had you look like you could have eat voodoo and a little more for breakfast and spit it out like it wouldn't squat.
You and that voodoo, I swear.
Oh.
Yeah, this poncho is made from alpaca wool.
Right.
So it's a nice warm one. I bet, Grammy. Yeah, well, you got a ton of deer there too at your place. I only got about 2 or 3 that come through our yard here on occasion. They don't come around near as much as what they come at your place.
Yeah, Caroline's got a bunch of them too. I've seen pictures of them that come in hers. I have about 5 or 6 in a herd comes by here.
Brenda, is there anything you can do to put up around that so that they can't get over there? Or what was that? Look, you did a video to deter deer on one of your videos. You had put something up to deter deer from getting into your stuff. Fishing lines.
That's one of my channels there, Delinda.
Okay. Okay. And they're still getting in there.
Yeah. Now, I haven't tried this myself, but I heard it really works to keep deer out of your garden. If you go down to like a sporting goods place, we have candy cells here where I can get it. The deer fence, if I really don't do it, I've got to keep the chickens out anyway. But if you go to a place, a trapping supply with, a place, and get yourself some cougar piss or cougar urine, and you place that into the four corners of your garden, just put a little squirt around there. That supposedly will keep the deer away from your garden. Now, I'm just passing on the information that I've heard. I don't know how accurate that is.
Electric fencing and plastic bags. Yeah, I put electric fence up around mine. I have to. If I don't, the deer would eat it completely up. Yeah, I don't have any choice.
Try that, Rick, though. I mean, try just a special little area, a little tiny separate garden outside of that fence. Try put a cougar urine around it.
I'll try it. Sure, I've used hair, big gobs of hair, and put it in pantyhose and sprayed it with cologne, all kinds of stuff.
I've done that too, but the deer get used to that, and after a few weeks, it works for a few weeks, and then pretty soon they get used to that. They're back in the garden again.
Yeah,
what I hear about cougar piss is it just the deer know that cougar are predators, and so they stay away.
I'm just trying to figure out if I could hold a cougar that long and get him to pee in a jar. I don't know.
Good luck there.
Yeah. I guess it depends on which tech we're talking about in cougars.
Here we have a sporting goods store that they sell some trapping supply, some hunting supply, and I mean we can get doe urine, there, and estrogen, different stuff. But any place where they have hunting supplies, usually they'll have a lot of that type of stuff. You just have to look there.
Right. I knew what you meant. I get that deer pee and doe urine and all that stuff all the time to hunt with. I used to all the time. I'm sure they got cougar pee there too.
Oh my goodness. You can barely hold up that dog, but just a cougar.
Yeah, I can hold that dog up. I don't have no trouble holding the dog up.
Yeah, a dog weighs about 50 pounds though, right?
Yeah, it gets heavy at night when he lays on me like that.
Or steps on you.
Yeah, in the wrong place. Yeah. Elvis looks quite like Scooby, just a younger version. Yeah, and I didn't really realize that unless it was subconsciously when I was picking him out, because there's like 30 or 40 people helping me pick him out. And he had his paws stuck out and his face to the edge of the screen. I mean, he really picked me. I didn't pick him. And then later I began to realize, hey, this dog looks like Scooby, sort of.
He's a good dog, huh?
There, I just posted it again to Linda. Yeah, I just posted it. Alf 270. That's my other channel. You should have known that, Brenda. I mean, the cat eater.
Oh, Delinda, I'm sorry about that. I know a lot of people that's been through that chemo, and it is rough. It is rough, no doubt about it.
Sorry to hear that, Linda. Truly, truly am sorry to hear that.
My other channel is Grizz 270, but you probably wouldn't enjoy that channel as much. I mean, it's just about sawmills. Yeah, and I don't look for subscribers on it per se or anything. I'm actually not looking for any subscribers on it. If people subscribe, great, but if not, no big deal. I'm not worried about it. But you're over here begging for some bread, huh, Birdie? Begging for some bread.
Delinda,
Ain't gonna get any of it.
Delinda, may I ask why? You
Well-
don't have to say.
Nine years. Wow.
That's a long, long time.
Well, I'll go ahead and put my other channel name in here just in case. You might be interested. It'd be that you worked at a sawmill.
Why do you have to be on it for the rest of your life? On chemo, why you've been on it for 9 years?
Oh, wow. She's been on chemo for 9 years.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either.
I thought
I didn't either.
I thought that would get you, you know.
Uh-oh. Okay. I got to do some movement around. My battery in my laptop's getting ready to die.
Well, I had to do that last night on highways. I was outside on the porch for a while, and I had to look down. I had like 5% left. I was pure.
Oh, pure form. Okay. Never mind. I got you.
Time release.
Yeah.
But this, guys, before I get over here, I'll still come back and join up as soon as I get it plugged in over here.
Never mind. I know where you're going.
Tell her your story, Kat. Maybe
No,
that'll.
no, Rick, please.
All right.
This ain't about me. Yeah. That's what I thought. Leukemia. I hate cancer, Belinda. I hate it.
It is bad.
God, for everyone.
You didn't upset me, Alex. I promise you. Really, you didn't upset me. I had Scooby for a long time. I loved him. And I enjoyed the 8.5 years that we had together here. I loved him to death. And yes, I grieved when he died, cried like a baby. I mean, everybody saw it. It was in a live stream when I buried him. But it's just, I've accepted it. It's part of life. And I moved on. You know, I'll always love Scooby. My road is named after the one before him. I'm an animal lover. I love them to death. And I'll probably never get over it. But you didn't upset me. I call that one Scooby all the time by accident. Howie did in the stream the other night. We were talking about it for hours there, and all of a sudden he said, "Oh, Scooby's so pretty." You know, I do it too. I do it all the time. Say it myself. It's really no big deal. I promise you. You do that with your kids. I know. Same thing talking to your kids that forget that they are fur babies. Yep, I do it all the time, Darlene. I sure do. I sure do. He's trying to get Grizz is trying to get back up here. I called my dog my youngest daughter's name. I know what you mean. Yeah. Sure do. Kate, I see your comments if you're still out there. Thank you. Rick, how was Easter? Well, basically, Rosanna, I went Saturday and put some flowers on Mom's grave, the ones was on Facebook, and that's pretty much it. I didn't do anything yesterday. Then Howie had his live stream. I kind of did that. That was it. Kind of helped him. And that was about it. Pretty much it. Yeah, I didn't do it last year and I felt bad about it. Took video of Mama's belly was moving. Oh, cool. Rick, did you see my thank you video for the stamps and card? I did. I commented on it too. I really loved that video. That was a good one. Really do. Thank you so much for the shout out. Thank you so much. Yeah, Linda, if you want to go to each person's channel and check out their videos and maybe watch one of them and leave a comment, tell them you've subbed to them, they'd probably really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to me too. But we kind of don't want to do the sub for sub thing in here because YouTube is frowning on it now big time. They call it spam. They actually shut a few channels down. I wonder if we cut old Scooby sticker and replaced it with a younger Elvis, if it could be done with the picture re-put together as I enjoy them. I don't know, Alex. I don't know. I've been thinking. I've been subbed to you, Pickerick. Thank you. Let me make sure I am you. Oh, I'm gonna do exactly what I just said to you. Welcome back, Grizz.
Thanks. Yeah, just a second here. I'm getting the fire going.
Blue rocks from an old kiln, Hurricane Creek. That is pretty cool. Pottery. Don't worry, be happy. 1,100 videos. Wow, that's a lot of videos. I've been doing this for 7 years. I only have like 700 and something. You have 1,100 videos on this channel right here? Oh, wow. Your videos that you made? I don't see that. Maybe I'm missing something. What do I know? I'm just a boy from North Carolina. I don't know anything. There you go. I'm clicked on it right now. I clicked on it right now, Delinda. All right, Elvis. Whoa, you froze up, Grizz.
I'm still here.
Oh, no, you're still there. That was just the sky.
Yeah, no, it's just a scam. I'll get the camera, the thing set up. I'll just get the fire going here.
It's odds and ends stuff.
Dang, birds are noisy.
Wow, just had an Amber Alert pop up on my phone. Spokane washed. What's going on there? Good morning, Levine. How are you? Good to see you. Oh my God, I'm starving. I could hind quarter off that rooster. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna break today, Rick. No, you can't, Michelle. Only broth for you. Only broth. You've got to get over that, and that's what they said do. You know the deal. Hangs.
Okay. Now I was trying to switch this over. Oops, not that. I got to reopen up chat because I got disconnected. Oh, sorry about that. Just 1 second here.
Good morning, Levine. Good to see you this morning. Yeah, she'd have to be like that guy in Rocky when I was training him to catch that rooster, that chicken running all around. When he was training Sylvester Stallone in the movie Rocky.
He changed trying to catch a rooster.
She's talking about Michelle's talking about how starving she was.
Fat Boy's the easiest one that I got to catch. All I got to do is put some food out for him, and he comes running.
He'll eat out of your hand, won't he?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, he gets pissed off if he has to eat off the ground. He don't like. He wants to eat out of our hand.
That's funny. That is funny. Well, Howie made his 24-hour stream, Grizz. I know he's feeling good. He put 24 videos up, 3 8-hour live streams, so that probably increased his watch time a lot, don't you think?
I bet it did. You know, the only thing that I can say that I would like to tell him for next time is he posted all those videos during that time too, and 6 8 hours later he only had 1 2 or 3 views.
Yeah, he should have waited.
Yeah, that's not good for your analytics because everybody was in his live stream.
Mm-hmm.
They really do look at the first 24 hours of how active it gets, and if your subscribers aren't clicking on it, they're not going to promote it.
Oh, I live with just in about an hour of Cherokee Nation, Delinda. Sure do. Good morning, Tara. Mom's doctor's appointment went well. Just high blood pressure. Now we go get dressed for work. Ooh. Dang.
Belinda, my stepdad was a Cherokee Indian, and my step grandpa was a Cherokee chief. He wasn't one of the big chiefs, but he was a Cherokee chief.
Wow, that was easy, Rick and Grizz 270.
Morning, Bobby. What was easy?
Good morning, Bobby. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What is it that
Switching over to Ford?
Oh Lord, Bobby is here. Said that's hilarious. Oh.
Where did Kathy go?
I don't know. She'll probably be back. She probably went to get some coffee or something at the bathroom. She can hear us, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that ragged old Ford still runs, Bobby. Unlike a Chevy that I know. A pretty Chevy, that is. It's not just a Chevy, it's a pretty Chevy, and it don't run. Tim's a member of the Slapaho tribe.
Good morning, Brian. Brandon, good morning.
I don't see you driving it, Bobby.
I get to see my boy for the first time. All right, Brandon, that's great.
That's right, Brian. That was his truck, not mine. Need a couple of these trucks out of the way of the sawmill, so I might as well move them and burn parts of them. Couldn't be my truck, Bobby. My truck's never been back there. I take your time with your Chevy too. It's going to need a lot of time. I like giving him a bad time. Nah, I'm just a hillbilly, Brandon.
Bobby, you want a link? You want to come up here and talk to us for a little bit? Hang out with us?
Yeah, get up here, Bobby. I want to ask you about your Chevy. Now, he says he got it running in a live stream. That live stream was 4 hours long. I never could find in that live stream where he got his truck running, but he claims it's running.
Uh-huh. No, man, I'm going back out there in a minute. Okay, I stuck one in Messenger just in case you did. Before you was able to answer, I done stuck it in Messenger. Well, I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'm gonna take y'all with me because I got
Okay.
Oh Lord. Oh.
I can hop on one Bobby's riding lawnmowers that don't run and still drag his Chevy backwards. Bobby, your riding lawnmower will haul a better payload than what that Chevy will haul. That's right, Robert. Bobby knows I'm just messing with him. I'm kind of envious of that Chevy. That's a nice looking Chevy he's got. I don't know if he's ever washed the leaves off the windshield yet or not, but I've had Ford, I've had Dodges, I've had Chevys, and I've had good luck and bad luck with all of them. I'm a fan of a pickup that runs and works. One that gets me from point A to point B and hauls where I need it to haul. That sounds about right. I doubt if he did that, Tim, because I don't think the windshield would withstand that kind of pressure. It's a Chevy, you know. Yeah, mine's a 90 Ford Ranger, and it's like an old Timex watch. It takes a beating and keeps on ticking. Oh no, Bobby! If you washed it up, it's going to start falling apart now. The leaves and stuff that's what was holding your truck together. I might as well let y'all enjoy the fire. Yeah, and that's the only reason why it's lasted 45 years, Bobby, is in the leaves holding it all together. Now you took that away, and the Chevy's going to fall apart. That's pretty nice, Robert. Yeah, but you'll probably clean the cobwebs out next there, Tim. It's a Chevy, you know. It can't withstand too much life. But I do hear that, Bobby, that Chevys Chevy trucks are lady friendly. I just want to tell you, Bobby, the Tampexes are on aisle 5. Alex, I can't say cheap because for me to ship a tree trunk from here to the UK, that costs probably about $5,000.
Yeah, there ain't no telling what that would be.
Oh man, it'd be spendy. Yeah, if he wants to come on over and get some, I'll give them to him for free.
All you need is some bubble gum. That's pretty funny.
Alex, for me to send even to send it to the Ozarks, I mean that's 2,000 miles away. It would still cost a lot of money. I mean, just for me to cut just a slab of wood and send it across the country, it'd probably cost $40-50 anyway.
Probably would.
There you go, Tim. It's 2 horsepower. When I need more power, I hook up 2 more horses and make it 4 horsepower.
I think my
No, actually, no, it's not, Brian.
I think my little Cub has like 9 horsepower. It's amazing how much power they can get out of 9 horsepower, though. If you think of a 9 horsepower lawnmower, it ain't squat, you know, but a 9 horsepower tractor, way different the way it's geared, isn't it?
Well, you know, I think what a lot of it, Rick, is there's 3 different types of horses. You have your Clydesdales, you have your regular horses, and you have your ponies.
Yeah.
And so, which horses are we talking about? I mean,
Good question. Good question.
when it comes to trucks, it's not about horsepower. Or trucks and tractors, it's not about the horsepower. It's about torque. It's like my little tractor here. It's only 18 horsepower, but it would drag Bobby Chevy all over the place backwards.
Man, I get a lot of lag on this thing for some reason. It's weird. Speech. My horses go skirt, skirt, Tara. I hear you. We hear that song all the time, don't we? We did too before we shut the sawmill down, Tim. We didn't ship lumber all over the world, but we would ship export veneer logs and stuff to Europe.
Well, if you're talking about a trucking company and stuff like that, a lumber mill and stuff, then you're absolutely right. But as far as somebody like me cutting a board and shipping it somewhere, there's no regulations on me on that part of it. But I know what you're saying on that.
We had a German buyer that would come by and buy that veneer stuff, and oh my God, would he pay for it? Lord have mercy. I don't see how they paid that much money for it and then shipped it overseas and did anything with it, but I guess the wood's so expensive it makes up for it. Thank you, Tara. There's a call from the United States, and I'm pretty sure the whole United States isn't calling me. That's what it said, United States. I cannot get these spam calls stopped, Grizz. They go all day long on this phone. Whoever had this number before me, I don't know where they put it out at, but they have to had it out everywhere.
That's what I had going with this right here, this phone here. I mean, this one here, I mean, whoever had it before me. But there's a deal that pops up instantly that says on this phone here, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a program already on it that it tells whether it's if it's a spam call or not.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I get a phone call, usually it says Probably a span number, block or not. And I click block. So I've pretty much eliminated it with that. But it does have that feature on there that kicked all that up.
That's what I'm gonna do. Find me an app or something like that. I've got to. I have to.
I mean, this app came already on the phone, but I think it's a reused phone, and I think that being that it's a reused phone, I think they put it on there because of that reason.
Yeah.
The fire is getting hot. I can't see the chat as well over here. Alexander, there's Rocky. I can't think of his name. There's some other people down in that area. It'd be a lot better to get it'd be a lot cheaper to get from. Plus, they have better hardwoods to do that type of stuff. They have a lot better selections of woods down in the south than we do have here. I mean, they got that cypress down in the south, and they got some beautiful wood down there.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And the wood that I can get that's worthy of doing that, even for me to buy it in a log for me to mill, you wouldn't believe the outrageous prices for me to get that type of logs. It's like $20 a pound, and you have to buy the whole tree. If that kind of gives you an idea of what it would cost me to even come up with something.
So you don't ever fool with any veneer, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
It's a bunch of money in it, I can tell you that.
Now, what I have thought about doing one of these days is for the sawmill is if I could come up with a roller deal so I could take like a 2-foot chunk of log or something, like a piece of firewood, and pin it in the center, so it would roll.
Right.
And then bring my sawmill up to it, and slowly, as I turn that, slowly lower and make my own type of veneer, saw that way. I've thought about trying to make something like that eventually, but that would be a long time before I get into trying to make something that way.
Mm-hmm.
I got a boom deal, Bobby. It's called a Kubota tractor.
Fat boy. A tree is round till you cut through it. Sawmill, FYI.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Bobby, I'm not really set up to haul logs and stuff. I'm not too interested in doing that. I mean, they get delivered here for me. I just got to go cut my own firewood.
Wow, that's a big old creek that Linda has beside hers there. She's still here. Here we'd call that a river.
There you go, Brian. I could do that. Bobby, if I was going to the logs up in the woods, if I was going to get any of those, the easiest would be for me to just put wheels on my trailer saw on the sawmill, drag it up there, and they'll let you do that. I can take that sawmill right up to the woods and cut the logs into the boards there. And I've thought about doing that one of these days, but not yet. As soon as I put wheels on it, everybody's wanting me to drag my sawmill up to their place and cut some boards for them. And I didn't get the sawmill to set up for a business. As soon as you set up a business, you got to have commitments.
Beautiful place there. I've been checking it out here while I'm sitting here whistling Dixie. And the concert playlists you got are awesome too. Oh, you got Brother Jimmy out in there too.
Take care, Bobby.
Have a good one, Bobby. Thank you for coming by, man, hanging with us this morning. I wish you'd come on panel and talk to us. The cat left, I think. I don't know. Maybe she
got a full-time job just trying to maintain that Chevy, keep it running.
went to get breakfast or something, probably. Wow, you have a lot of playlists. They are cool too. There's some awesome tape. That is pretty cool. So the ones of the people playing like the guitars and stuff, they're not copywritten, right? So if the end of this show, if I wanted to play one of those, it's just a guy playing a guitar, I could play that. I mean, do I have your permission to play? It's what I mean. At the end of this live stream. I'm a monetized channel. I just can't play copywritten music. But the people that are playing some of these, like in your November one,
we gather to celebrate.
Whoa. Should be able to. I mean, the worst happens. They block it. We filmed those on TV on local cable stations and didn't get any trouble. Yeah, but that's like way different here. Way different. Way different. Right, Grizz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably might not better do that. Oh. If it came off for television. The original artist. Right. I think so too.
If the song is there's two different copyrights. There's the copyright that the artist has, and that's the one that tends to usually get blocked, unless the artist says it's okay, I just want the money. The other copyright is on the sheet music itself. So like the song Tube Steak Boogie.
Yeah.
JD did for me. I got a copyright on that. It's not a strike. Everybody thinks it's a copyright strike. I didn't get a strike, but I got yellow flagged over it. And there's, somebody else is claiming the money on that from the sheet music, but not from JD's part of it.
Right. I think you're right, Fat Boy, too. If you sound a lot like the artist and sing original music, they'll get it anyway. Sure will.
Yep. Yeah, because of the artist that made that sound, they have that sound copyrighted. They don't have the song itself copyrighted, but they got the music itself copyrighted. So if you duplicate their music to the T, then yeah, they can claim it. Amber Alert in Washington.
I heard that a minute ago from somebody on here said that. I think it was Johnny.
Red Subaru Legacy in Spokane, Washington. Doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I think it was Johnny that did that. That said that a little while ago.
Must be thinking that they could be coming this way.
Wow, that fire sounds so cool, burning.
Well, let me tell you, it sure feels nice to get out of the box every once in a while and stretch the old legs.
Oh, I know just what you mean. I love stretching the old, well, jaw in my case.
I don't think that is copyrighted. Tempted to show the freaking video. It's so cool.
Yeah, I've used a couple of Hazy Days songs, and every single one of them that I used of his, I got yellow flagged on his music too.
Really? I've got his CD. He sent it to me. I'm right back here. I've never played it. Don't tell him I said that. Please don't be listening to Hazy Days. If you do, I'm sorry. I opened it, looked at where you signed.
It wasn't red flagged. It was just the yellow flag.
Right.
You just don't get the monetization from it.
That's pretty cool. This is called Cindy Skinless Sings Bones Walk, and it's two skeletons doing it. I want to play it so bad I can't stand it, but I don't know. Morning, Rocky Brook. How goes
Morning,
it?
Ken.
I'm telling. No, Tim. No. Don't tell him. Don't tell me. I can get enough trouble on my own. I don't need no help. I don't need no help.
Slowly trying to put things to burn up around here. It's small enough to fit in the fire pit.
So no money for me. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a long time though, Linda. It takes a long time to build one to YouTube standards, and it's getting harder because they keep adding all these new rules. It's getting harder and harder and harder. They want videos. My Hazy Days CD won't come out of the player in my car. That's where I can play it. Thank you, Tim. My laptop doesn't have a CD player, and this computer I got doesn't have a CD player. The new style one's done away with that. I guess they're becoming obsolete again, just like 8-tracks and cassettes. And I was trying to figure out where I was going to play that at, but thinking about starting hanging in the kitchen with Ken so I can hit 1,000K so I can go live. Thinking about starting hanging in the kitchen with Ken series. I need to hit 1,000K so I can go live. Oh, you're going to do a video series of hanging in the kitchen with Ken. That would be cool. I have my mind on live streaming for some reason. I think you put a virus on mine. On your CD player in your car? I don't think I ever heard of that, but it might be possible.
Yeah, I've never heard of a virus on that way. Hey, Ken, I don't know if you can tether with your cell phone and if you have a laptop or not, but you can go live. Actually, you can go live. You should be able to go live from your cell phone. No, you can't from your cell phone, but if you tether your laptop to your phone, you can go live that way. With my Alpha 270 channel, I only have like 230 subscribers, and I can go live with it. I just tether my phone to my laptop, and then I can go live in there.
I used to cook a few restaurants, and I figured I could do dehydrating and canning things like that. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I want to show you some flowers, Grizz. You want to walk with me?
Okay.
I want to show you some stuff I got going on here, which is pretty cool. Let me see if I can get my act together here, so I can see it. I got going on. Whoa, hold it, Rick. You're talking too much.
Hey, Rick?
Yeah.
You might want to, if you're going to go out and show something, you might want to switch your camera over on the screen here to where it locks onto you with your other camera.
Yeah, you're right. You are definitely right. It's gonna be three of me here for a second.
Okay.
I muted that one until I can get out. So, where is it? This. I've got some stuff I want to show you. God, that's echoing weird. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're coming good now.
All right. Come on, Elvis. Let's go walking, buddy.
Go get him, Elvis.
He's like, Dad, he thinks we're going riding in the car. No. We're going this way, Elvis. Another phone call. Spam call. Ooh. Look at there. What is that thing right there? I ate one yesterday on Howie's Live. I kind of didn't like it. Kind of didn't.
Hey, have you ever fried those, dipped those dandelion flowers like that in like an egg batter and flour and stuff? Salt and pepper?
I might try it.
They're pretty good that way.
How you like that?
It's egg batter and then dip it in the flour and salt and pepper, like you do your chicken or whatever, and throw it in the frying pan. They're good.
And look at this one.
Oh, wow. Now, what is that?
That's an azalea.
An azalea?
Mm-hmm. I ordered bees, Grizz, for the hives. I've got the hives. I got 5 of those hives set up and ready. I ordered 5 boxes, and they won't. They were supposed to have been in like a week ago, and they're like back ordered or something. I don't know what the deal is. I can't get my bee yard back going. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do here. Dandelion jelly tastes delicious. I never heard of dandelion jelly. I thought it was pretty cool. I got these flowers here for the bees. If I can get them back, I just learned you could do that, Grizz. I'm gonna try soon with pancakes.
Yeah, you can do it with pancake batter. I just prefer doing it, dip it in the egg and then dip it in the flour and salt and pepper is the way I prefer it. But yeah, pancake batter works great too for it.
I got some more stuff I want to show you too.
This one's
Ooh,
pretty.
a yellow one there.
Is that a pretty yellow or what?
Is that in a different kind of azalea?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not an azalea. It's a baby's breath, I think is what they call it. Baby's breath. It has some crazy blooms. And this big tree right here has these blooms on it. Smells exactly like honey, and the bees go absolutely nuts in it when it blooms. But I haven't seen anything on it. They're starting to come out on it now, the little bitty ones. And it smells so incredible. It has these little teeny blooms like that. They're just starting to come out.
Yeah, Fat Boy, I love dandelion wine. I haven't mastered making the dandelion wine yet.
You can use the blossoms like that too. Cool. I can't remember this one, but that's a pretty one too.
Yeah, it is.
I got these from a church. It was going out, doing away with the landscaping. The church was like 200 and some years old. We got all these plants and flowers and stuff all over the place from this church. Some of them were wildflowers. Howie pointed out last night that a church 200 years old, when they planted all that stuff, it wasn't for scenery. A lot of it was for medicinal purposes, you know, to gather the herbs and stuff from. I hadn't thought of that.
Ah.
This is rhododendrons. See the buds coming out? They're going to bloom before long. See
Oh,
that?
yeah.
But they'll be a huge, this is a little one that came out. It's nothing, but they'll be big as a softball when they come out. They're huge. See that one starting?
I got a rhodid over here, the rhododendron over here.
Uh-huh.
It's about 12 feet tall. Maybe 14.
Right. That is cool. I got another group down here. Elvis, come back, boy. Get your butt away from the road. Don't go to the road. Don't go to the light of the car, Elvis. Oh, here's one.
Tim, with me, that's not possible. I can't let it sit. I can't let wine sit a year.
See how big these blooms are?
Oh, yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
They are huge. For some reason, the ones on the back of the shade's starting to bloom a little bit. The other ones will be here before long, though. Oh. They're starting to come out. My creek is right down here, my spring. I want you to see this too, Grizz. It's pretty cool. And everybody. Over here is my culvert that goes under the road. You see nothing. See what I mean? It's just rocks around here. It's pretty dry.
Uh-huh.
Pretty dry, but look over here on this side. Can you see the creek?
No, all I'm seeing is greenery. I can't really identify the creek. All right. I thought I saw a little water. Yeah.
And it flows all the way down through that, all the way down through there, but it's just a little bitty one. Just a little one.
No, I hate rhododendrons there, Michelle, up in the woods and stuff. Man, I tell you what, I've gotten trapped in the rhododendrons. They grow so thick around here. And when you're out, I don't know how the elk get through that stuff. They go through it like nothing. But I'm climbing across 8 feet off the ground across the rhododendrons, trying to get through that rhododendron patch.
See, laid those roses off, so all I got to do is kind of freshen them up a little bit, and I'm ready to plant right there.
Ah, cool.
And I've got this set up with netting on it. That's where I plant my cucumbers on this long
on a trellis I have right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 20 feet long on the trellis. But here's the real deal. I got all of these, like I said, I got all of these out of a church, and they just bloomed.
You're kind of cutting out on us, Rick.
See what I mean? I know. How about now? Can you see it? Can you see it at all?
Oh,
Purple ones. Maybe you can see it. I don't know.
I see some. Yeah, I'm seeing that. That's beautiful. Some purple and reddish flowers with the green shrubberies and.
Yeah.
I think we lost you, Rick. Yeah, we lost him there. Oh, there he is. Nope, he dropped out. Those are some beautiful flowers there, though. Yeah, Michelle, I have to admit, they are very beautiful to look at, but I tell you what, if you're out there crawling through them, out hunting and stuff, they're a pain to get through. I would rather try to crawl through cactus than rhododendrons. No, not that bad, but. But drive down the logging roads out here, stuff. We'll get some of the old growth timber. They got all the roadies growing inside of that old growth timber. It is very beautiful. It just sucks getting out in them. Yeah, they are, Ken. I just don't know how the elk get to them either, because they live in those roadie patches.
I don't know why that won't.
What's that, Rick?
I don't know why that thing won't stay hooked up like that. I have no idea.
Well, was it running off your Wi-Fi?
It was until I got down so far, and then it switched to data.
Yeah.
Dandelion.
Yeah, I here.
Do what, Grizz?
Delinda is asking if I do any more elk mushroom hunting, and I do some mushroom hunting here. Oh, shut up, fat boy. I don't mean the rooster either.
My blackberries is doing great. They blooming all along the edge. I can't wait to get some of them. I can't wait. Oh.
I hear you on that, Ken. Well, Delinda, when you're mushroom hunting, hunt on the north side of the mountain. You'll have better luck.
Yeah, they grow better on that north side where it's shady, don't they? Always.
Yeah.
They always do. Sure do. Oh. Man, I got to get this more chickens. Hearing the southern roosters in the background is so cool, Grizz. I miss
it is. It's I enjoy waking up to them.
I miss chicken and dumpling pretty bad.
We're starting to get the timber wolves out in this country, or not the Canadian ones they introduced down here. Pisses me off. They said that we don't have wolves here, but our timber wolves that we do have here, they're sparse. You don't hardly ever see them, but they're here. Now they got these this Canadian hybrid that's coming on in here, and that's playing all sorts of havoc, and they won't let us shoot them.
Yeah, we have coyotes. We have a few wolves, but not many. But it's mostly coyotes here. Lots of them too.
We have a lot of coyotes here, but they don't cause a problem.
Fat Boy said wolf is his spirit animal.
The coyotes here are pretty much well, they mainly the carrion. That's their biggest. And the small and a lot of the small rodents and stuff. So I like having the coyotes here. They will take a deer. They will take they will take bigger animals, but generally they hunt alone. And they generally around here, they generally just take the smaller rodents.
Right. They're pet.
I like the Canadian wolf.
Dang, I didn't know you could make wolves into pets like deers where you feed them. That's interesting. I had no idea you could do that.
Well, there's a guy up here that raises wolves. And the wolves that he raised are domesticated pretty much. I mean, they're still kind of wildish.
Right.
They get you and they will eat from your hand and stuff, but they're not a full blown pet like a regular dog. The ones that we have here.
Oh, the hybrid ones. Yeah. Now I'd almost like to have one of those. A hybrid between a wolf and a German Shepherd. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know, Michelle. I'm thinking about going and getting some too. I'm gonna go to the flea market in Burlington down there, that big one, and see if I can find some pullets. I don't want to raise them from little ones. Wonder what wolf tastes like. Chicken, Tim. No, I didn't know that, Ken. They took the wolves out of Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's got to be a balance of nature. I mean, you can't remove one animal and expect everything to be. I mean, I don't know why they haven't figured this on out. That they wipe something on out which ruins the balance, so then they bring something else, and then it's not a native species, and it wipes out something else. It's an ongoing battle that they haven't figured on out. Leave nature alone.
Yeah, it's open season on them here. open season on Michelle. There's so many they trying to get rid of them. I got a friend traps them over there.
Are the coyotes?
Yeah, it takes them to a reserve somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Gets them off of their farm. It's not a 300 or 400 acre tobacco farm. They raise vegetables too, so they're and animals, all kinds of animals and stuff. So the wolves get in there and kill their animals a lot.
I know that down on you guys have a different breed of coyote and stuff. I mean, you guys got a lot more problems with the critters around there, but I think that's because of the imbalance of nature on them there.
I do too. They don't have enough to eat. Right.
I mean, I've never had, I've had these chickens here for 3 years now. I've never had a chicken, had a coyote come after my chickens. I've had fox come after my chickens a few times.
Right.
Never had a coyote come after my chickens. I hear all the farmers, they really bad around here. They really badmouth the coyotes and stuff like that. But I never heard of anybody saying, "Oh yeah, I lost a chicken to coyotes," or "I lost a pet dog," or "I lost a pet cat." They don't bother things. I mean, first of all, they're not pretty much nocturnal.
Mm-hmm. They won't come up in the yard.
But we have so much game out here for them to eat that most of the wild animals around here, whether it be cougar, bear, coyote, most of them, they just go for their natural habitat, their natural feed. They don't mess with farm animals around here for the most part. We have had a few rogue animals that do, but for the most part, they don't. We have a lot of cougar here, and I know that you guys have seen in the news here some of the cougar attacks on people, which anybody that gets attacked by a cougar, I firmly believe that they brought it on themselves. We have cougars that come right through town and down here, and I've never heard of anybody losing a pet to a cougar here, but they're spotted in town all the time. The Indians are paying us back with the casinos now, fat boy.
Same way the Indians, Rocky. Mm-hmm. That's right, fat boy. Sure is. Still trying to figure out a song to play off of Delinda's list here.
Well, Rick, it's 9 o'clock. I need to get dressed, and I got to get to putting the fence up around my garden so I can keep the chickens out of there.
Right.
We'll catch y'all later.
Well, appreciate you coming on, Grizz. Thank you. I'm probably
No
going to shut
problem.
because I stayed up with Howie for, oh my God, forever,
Y'all take care.
You too. Have a good one. Well, guys, it's been a while now. I'm exhausted a little bit. Not too bad. I did sleep some last night, though. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Like I said, this is the greatest community on YouTube. No doubt about it. The way everybody shares and does everything is pretty amazing. Thanks, Kat, for coming on for a little bit. I put the link in. She jumped on, but then she went silent, so I don't know what happened to her. I appreciate you coming. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We really do. Hope you guys have a great day till we meet again. Later.